Hi guys, welcome to the Colt Firm. Again, we're going to be talking about plans. Okay, in the planning development stage, it is essential that you guys have a design company that knows how to detail and can be backed up by a licensed engineering firm or architectural firm. With the Colt Firm, we offer detailed plans, custom plans to our clients. This is the first stage. Okay, after you've been pre-approved, okay, that's the first stage is really getting pre-approval, make sure the money's in line. Second approval is to get these plans going. And after you get your plans going, you're working with our team, you're working with our building team, you're working with our project managers, you're working with our administration staff. We work hard to make sure we get you guys full detailed estimates for the bank to get it, send it back to underwriters to finance the loan. So when it comes to detailing, we make sure that sometimes people will send us their plans, which is fine. What we need from you is a CAD file. In taking that CAD file, we can able to populate an estimate. Now, when you're in the planning development stage, this process is part of the building project, and typically this costs money because it takes time, a lot of time. This is not, especially when if you have someone to come look at your air conditioning, heat and air, and you're 105 degrees outside, and you're in Florida, and you got air conditioning. A technician's gonna come out, do an evaluation, and they will charge you. If you do a diagnostic on a truck or a car, they evaluate a mechanic to look at your vehicle, they're gonna give you what you call a diagnostic fee, right? And usually about $100. When you're doing designing custom plans, and it takes hours and hours for our designers to design them, engineers to review them, stamp and seal them, it will cost thousands of dollars because you got to look at if you're typically building a $300,000, $400,000, $600,000, $700,000 project, $1 million project, typically it could cost some serious money. Now, we're not architecture, we don't go the architectural design route for residential homes because that's just asking a client for $15,000, $20,000 up front could be a little excessive. So we typically have a design and drafters that draft, and we have an engineers that will stamp and seal. That's how we're able to save you guys a lot of time, energy, and money, okay? So all transactions are handled through our office. We have a great team here. We service clients in all 50 states of the US, okay? We give free consultations over the phone and love to earn your business. So when you're going to planning design stage, you're gonna typically have 14 sheets, 9 to 14 sheets. You're gonna have basically a layout, your architectural layout, your elevations, your roof pitch, your interior layout, your door window scheduling, your mechanical, electrical, plumbing layout, and that's it. Basically a foundational layout, but a foundational stamp and seal it by a structural engineer firm. That's usually the second phase. So phase one is design. Phase two typically is estimating, make sure we get our numbers right, and then we'll go ahead in phase three. No service fee. We'll go to stamps and seals for engineering to protect the client, yourself, and also our builders. Make sure that it's been reviewed by a licensed engineer, which is our firm, and our engineers, so that we know everything, all the math and calculations for materials, and everything that goes into the build is accurate and according to international building codes and regulations, okay? Or international residential codes and regulations, which is basically the Bible for contractors around the world. So check us on the web at stampedplans.com or coltfirm.com. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.